Hey troops, it's Roy from Geeks Adventures. Woo! Broadcasting from the green couch in the townhome in the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. Um, got a bit of a serious posting today. Hopefully not too deathly serious. Originally this started off as being kind of a fun one, actually, years ago. A bunch of us were horror movie fans, and we start wondering, and actually, this has been an ongoing discussion. I think that happens with a lot of people. How stuff just ain't as scary as it used to be in films. It used to be all sorts of whether it was The Exorcist to various itinerations of say Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees in a Poltergeist. Even going into sci-fi realms like say Event Horizon or John Carpenter's The Thing, there seemed to be this plethora of stuff that scared the crap out of you, and then over time it just seemed like things get less and less. Films still give you. James Wan, bless his heart, has turned the Conjuring universe into a big moneymaker, and the films are creepy as heck, but it's not quite the same. You watch The Exorcist and go, it's not the same. And I've noticed in lots of friends of mine who are horror fans and people in general, like, things just aren't as scary. You wonder why. And the idea, the hypothesis I came up with was that people just don't scare as easy as it used to be. The world's changed all around us, and one of the things that kind of made it funny. One thing I was going to joke with it was, remember Samara from The Ring? Imagine if Samara got caught in a phone tree at a customer service line. Seriously, think about it. 5 days. Miss, hi. My name's Rob. Yeah, 5 days. Is this a delivery or 5 days? I understand 5 days, but are you waiting for a product? Are you waiting for a technician? 5 days. And everything just going wrong from there. The reality that the fact that the real world's gotten kind of quirky, and what would happen when all these kind of uber powerful beings suddenly run into something, realize, wow, what the heck? And you're wondering, well, what turned this kind of serious? Well, considering current political happenings and stuff around the world in general, kind of turned out to be a little more true than kind of hoped. I'm really crossing streams here. If you watch the movie The Croods, the animated one that was really cool with the animated cave people family and stuff with Nicolas Cage, who actually got a role that was kind of cool as the patriarch for the family, and they're adjusting to a new world from the Neanderthal days and blah 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 blah. The fact that this poor guy was petrified, and you look at it, back then, as a species that we're still trying to figure stuff out. Community. What's community? We're lucky we could figure out to throw on clothing to stay warm and stuff. And the whole world basically was trying to kill us. We're hunter-gatherers out of desperation. We're hunter-gatherers because that's what we did with the tools we had. And we were slowly realizing we can make tools. Yes! Which still meant that, unfortunately, most of this planet could easily kill us. We lived in an environment that, unfortunately, it was a nightmare. Flash forward to now we're crossing streams even further to Guardians. Oh shoot! Wow, my brain just went blank. Oh darn. Shoot. Hold on a sec. My brain just went blank what the movie was. Give me a minute. What's the name of that movie again? That's right! Rise of the... That's right! Rise of the Guardians! Yes! Yeah, you remember the ones with the abstract versions of Santa Claus as North and whatnot, and how the Boogeyman, who was done actually kind of creepily well by Jude Law. And at first he ran rampant, and then as technology as society progress forward, there are always things that scare you, and it's like that line. Wow, we're really crossing streams. Like that line from Gladiator, where Caesar goes, there's always somebody to fight. Kind of same thing with fear and the boogeyman. There's always something to frighten you, but things changed. And unfortunately, at least for right now, things have kind of changed back. We're in a world where it is kind of frightening in a lot of directions. Imagine Jason Voorhees if he were dropped in the middle of the Sudan dealing with Boko Haram. Jason's gonna have problems dealing with a giant bunch of psychos hunting him down and realizing that they got me outnumbered and outgunned. Oh, hell no. Imagine Freddy Krueger dropped into the brain of a mass shooter. You want to talk about Satan, the great Satan, and pick your political poison, whichever way you want to go. World's unfortunately changed. It'd be kind of nice if something like Jason Voorhees showed up. You can figure it out. Unfortunately, the real world's no longer like that. Which is why my hypothesis is that a lot of horror films now go towards the more primal things. The stuff that is creepier. But it's the things the things that are unknown. That kind of weird creak in the door that you hear in the middle of the night. Stuff like that. It's kind of old school. You may go to extreme and say it's kind of corny. But these are things that still kind of still hit us in the deepest recesses of our logic. Unfortunately, most of the time there are way too many normal things around that can scare the living crap out of us. That are incredibly mortal, sometimes mundane. But unfortunately, compared to the likes of Jason Voorhees, they ain't nothing. So what does that mean? Well, in the less important lighthearted sense, means that, odds are, this is going to be the new trend for horror films right now, and getting away from, kind of focusing on the creep factor, focusing on the unknown. On the other hand, the more serious question is, so how do we deal with these things in our real world? That is the big question. And unfortunately, for a vlog like mine, where we just talk about geeky stuff and giant robots and blah, 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 sorry, folks. Oh, anyway. Like I said, I wasn't kidding when I said serious. Just something to think about. So anyway, we will return to our more lighthearted, goofier broadcast. So hey, y'all have a good weekend. And actually, all things considered right now, even more, may the force be with you. May the odds be in your favor. And please, people, be good to each other, alright? Be good to everybody, alright? As much as you can. Alright, folks? Peace. Later. Really, peace.